For your fun and amusement, we have Nick Rotondo. He is Nick the Balloonatic.
How's everybody doing? I'm very excited to be here. Welcome to the history of balloons. I performed this show around the world. I just came back from touring Canada, and I'm honored to be here. I'm a professional balloon artist, although my parents think I'm a doctor. Why do they think I'm a doctor? I came from an Italian family where if they pay for college, you better become a doctor. And when I graduated college, my dad said, "Nicole, what are you going to do now?" I said, "I'm going to be a professional balloon artist. I'm going to be a big shot one day, Dad." He says, "Where are you going to go making balloons?" I said, "Dad, one day, I'm going to make it to Suffolk County." And here I am. I'm honored to be here. I made the big time, Dad. I started making balloons in 1968 at the age of 7, and I've been doing it ever since, performing all over the world. Been featured on a lot of shows, the Rachel Ray Show, Meredith Vieira. I'm the official balloon artist for the last 14 years for the New York Islanders. And I'm with the New York Cosmos and the New York Yankees. And I love teaching kids, and if I ask questions, I want you to raise your hand and get involved here, okay? So we'll make believe you're the kids, so, all right? I studied balloons, and I learned that the balloon was not invented in the United States. It was invented somewhere far away. Now, let's see who's going to get this right. I'll give you a hint. They got a queen, they got Buckingham Palace, a band that wasn't too famous called the Beatles came from there. Yes, England, you're absolutely right. Let's give her a hand. You got prize number 1 at the end, because I got prizes for you guys. You guys saw, I got prizes, don't worry. The balloon was invented in 1824 in London, England, by Professor Faraday, Professor Michael Faraday. Now, Professor Faraday wasn't trying to invent a balloon. What he did was he took 2 pieces of rubber, put them together, filled them with water, and was doing these projects. He took 2 pieces of rubber. Where does rubber come from? Tree. You got prize number 2. Comes from trees. And Professor Faraday took the 2 pieces of rubber, he put them together, and blew them up, and with water. His best friend Thomas came to him and said, "Professor Faraday, check this out. I took your idea and I filled it with air. The French invented the hot air balloon. Why don't we do this and call it a rubber balloon?" Professor Faraday said to him, "That's the silliest idea I ever heard in my life." So his friend Thomas said to him, "Professor, do you mind if I do this and sell them?" He goes, "Go ahead." Anyway, his best friend went on to become a zillionaire. All over London, the balloon, 1825, a year later, spread through Europe like wildfire. We found out about it, the United States. We found out about it in 1889, and we called our friends in Belgium, and we said, "Belgium, can you send over some balloons?" And Belgium started sending balloons over in 1889. 40 cents a dozen they charged us. It was very expensive. It was a penny for the dozen, 39 cents shipping and handling. It had to come over by boat. So when the balloon came to the United States in 1889, only the rich children got to play with them. Not the poor, not the middle class, only the rich. But then guess what happened? In 1907, we started using our
Brain.
Come on, kids.
Brain.
We started using our brain. And we started, in Akron, Ohio, started making our own balloons. So the way they make the balloons is they take the rubber from the trees. They take the rubber from the trees, they melt it so that it looks like boiling soup. And then they take these molds that look like upside-down light bulbs, and they put it into the rubber, the boiling rubber, they pull it out. And when it comes out, it looks like an upside-down light bulb. And that's how we started making balloons in 1907. We started making our own balloons right here in Ohio. But then something very funny happened. A gentleman by the name of Harry Ross. Harry Ross's job was to make sure that everything was working. And the molds were going in, coming out, making sure. He would walk back and forth all day with his pencil and his pad. And he walked back and forth going, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, wow, wow. Da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, he really didn't do that. I made that last part up. But anyway, that's what Harry Ross would do. And as a joke, Harry took his pencil and put it into the boiling rubber. And he pulled it out. And when he pulled it out, it looked like this. And he said, "No way. No way." He blew it up. And to his surprise, the air stayed inside of the balloon. So, he got so excited, he called for his boss. "Boss! Boss! Boss!" Little did he know he was inventing Zumba. And he found his boss. He said, "Boss! Boss!" And his boss said to him, "Harry, what the heck is this?" He said, "Boss, honest, I took my pencil, I put it into the soup. I took it out, it dried, I blew it up. Check this out." His boss got so excited, he called all the workers. "Everybody grab your pencils." All the workers grabbed their pencils, putting it into the soup, taking it out. 1912, something called a pencil balloon was invented. And everyone went wild for this new balloon. Girls would make believe. It was batons. Boys would make believe they were in the Olympics. And that's what they did with that fabulous pencil balloon. And that's all they did for years. Then things changed. In 1938 is when the world of balloons changed. A guy by the name of Herman Bonnet, who was a magician, came on stage at the Pittsburgh Magic Convention in front of 300 people with his magic hat. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, by the time you count to 10, I'm going to turn this balloon into a dog." Everyone laughed at him. Magicians were pulling doves, rabbits. No one ever pulled a dog out. He says, "I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn this into a dog." Abracadabra. Count to 10. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And they didn't smile like all you beautiful faces did. They went. They could not believe that this guy did a dog, and it didn't pop. Then they started using their imagination, mathematics. They said, "Wow, dogs. A dog has a head, ears, a neck, 4 legs, a belly, a tail. Guess what? I got an idea. Let's take our balloon dog, the head, let's give it a long neck." What do you think they came up with?
Giraffe.
A giraffe, just by changing the dimensions of the neck. Look at that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you, a giraffe is just a balloon dog with a long neck. And what? They would use their imagination. They would take the giraffe and go, "Ha ha ha, it's a dachshund." And that's how balloon twisting started. Because of what they did back then, I have the greatest job in the world. It's amazing. One of you are going to take this hat home today. Now, do you want to see some other cool stuff?
Yeah.
Do you want to see some cool stuff? Yeah. I want you, if you can recognize any of these, let me know. Okay? Let's see. Here we go. Who's this?
Snoopy.
Snoopy. Very good. As a matter of fact, Snoopy is trained. Check this out. Snoopy, lay down. Okay, let's see. We got this guy. Spider-Man. You guys are good. These are prizes 1 and 2. You get first choice. Okay, how about, you know what this is?
Angry Bird.
Angry Bird. Otherwise known as my mother-in-law. Let's see. How about Ariel? Wow, you guys are amazing. Look at this.
Ella.
taking my wallet. Here we go. Minion. Here we go. You know this guy? Peekaboo. So these are just some of the things. Normally I raffle off between 15 and 20, but I know I only have like 5 minutes with you guys, so we did that. Anyway, we have a pencil balloon. The Qualitex Balloon Company in 1995 decided, let's make a new balloon. Do you think they went bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Who says bigger? Who says smaller? You said smaller. You were the only one. You're wrong. Okay. It's bigger. They went bigger. This is really cool. They came up with this, and now the world changed the balloons. They went to mathematics. This was no longer the pencil balloon. This was known as the 260, because it's 2 inches round, 60 inches long. So if this is a 350, how many inches round?
3.
50 inches long. I want to show you, when this balloon came out, it was so cool. Watch this. Wow. Wow. They think I'm good. Watch. Anyway, that's the 350. Now, 2 years after that, they had so much success, they came up with a new balloon. Bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
You're absolutely wrong. It was smaller. They came up with the 160. Look how small this is. It's so small that when you make a balloon dog out of it, it actually becomes a mouse. Look at it. It's a mouse. So now, they come up with the 160. Okay? The small one. They had so much luck with this. Guess what? In 2001, they came up with a new balloon. Bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
You're wrong again. It's bigger. They came up with this balloon. Look at this. This is the 660. And watch this. This is a real cool balloon. You could make a lot of cool things out of it. I'm going to make, look, a tree. We'll put a tree in there. And then we'll take another balloon. There goes my mother-in-law again. And that's it. Watch this. And you could make monkeys and trees. You can make anything. See this? Look at it. 4 years at St. John's University. My scholarship, $120,000. You told me I was going to be nothing. Look at me now. I made it to something, Dad. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm all nervous now. So many women, so little time. Anyway, I want to thank the library here, Patty. Thank you so much. And I also do workshops for the older kids, where they